the morning
were a
after,
whirlwind
guys.
of trash talk, social media feuds, and intense anticipation. In one corner stood Devin Haney, the undefeated WBC Super Lightweight Champion, a technical boxer known for his sharp jab and footwork. In the other, the charismatic Ryan Garcia, a powerful puncher with a massive social media following and a hunger to prove himself against the elite. This wasn't just a fight, it was a clash of styles, personalities, and legacies in the making. For Haney, 31-0 at the time, the fight represented a chance to solidify his position as a pound-for-pound great. He'd already overcome challenges against experienced veterans, but Garcia, with his explosiveness and unpredictable nature, presented a different kind of threat. "Everyone wants to see me lose," Haney told reporters in the pre-fight build-up. "They're underestimating my experience. I'm going to shut them all up." Garcia, 24-1, on the other hand, carried the weight of redemption. After a controversial loss in 2022, he clawed his way back with a string of dominant victories. A win over Haney wouldn't just be a title, it would be a statement to the boxing world. "This fight is more than a belt," Garcia declared. "This is about proving I belong at the top." The Barclays Center in Brooklyn buzzed with electricity as the opening bell rang. Haney, as expected, started with his jab, trying to establish range and control the tempo. Garcia, however, wasn't content to play by Haney's script. He stalked forward, looking for openings to unleash his heavy hands. The turning point came in a dramatic first round. With a lightning-fast left hook, Garcia caught Haney flush on the chin, sending the champion crashing to the canvas. The crowd erupted in a frenzy. Haney, shaken but not broken, rose before the 10 count, but the damage was done. He looked less confident, more tentative in his movements. The following rounds were a captivating chess match. Garcia, emboldened by the knockdown, pressed forward, but Haney's slick defense kept him at bay. The champion landed his jab consistently, frustrating Garcia's rhythm. Yet, every time it seemed Haney was taking control, Garcia would launch a blistering counterattack, reminding everyone of his knockout power. The fight truly entered the realm of greatness in the 6th round. Another blistering left hook from Garcia sent Haney down for the second time. This time, the champion seemed on the verge of defeat, but once again, his resilience shone through. He weathered the storm, used his footwork to avoid further punishment, and even managed to land some good shots of his own in the later rounds. The final bell brought an exhausted yet exhilarated roar from the crowd. It was a fight that defied expectations, a back-and-forth brawl that left everyone wondering who would be declared the victor. The judges' scorecards reflected the close nature of the contest: 112-112, a draw, and a decisive 115-109 in favor of Garcia. "I knew it wouldn't be easy," Garcia said after the fight, his voice hoarse but filled with emotion. "But I believed in myself. I dug deep and came out on top. This is a new era in lightweight boxing." Haney, gracious in defeat, acknowledged Garcia's performance. "He fought a great fight," Haney conceded. "I made some mistakes, and he capitalized on them. I'll be back stronger." The boxing world was left in a state of shock. The undefeated champion had been dethroned, and a new star was born. The debate raged on. Was this a true changing of the guard, or a fluke victory for Garcia? Regardless of the answer, one thing was undeniable. The fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia had cemented its place as an instant classic, a night where two warriors left everything in the ring to entertain the fans. The story, however, wasn't over. Talks of a rematch were already swirling, promising another chapter in this captivating rivalry.
Effect to the body. He's 1-0 on you. These are the two biggest names in the division. I want to see it again. I want to see it again now, and I want to see it with no dehydration power. But you were crafty too. You tried to crack him with the lead hook. Mate, all the respect in the world to you. You're the future. You're the future of this game. And I'm watching you all the way. I wish you all the best. Get back my head.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Good morning. Salam alaikum. Alhamdulillah. We outside when we winning, and we outside in defeat. I did always say that I believe that Ryan Garcia was a good fighter. We were 3-3 with him. He fooled you guys into thinking that he was crazy. I knew that he wasn't crazy. So it was a good fight. But, you know, we got to take it in stride. Definitely want a rematch.
Dust had barely settled on Ryan Garcia's electrifying victory over Devin Haney before a new firestorm erupted. In a post-fight interview, Garcia, still buzzing from his upset win, made a statement that sent shockwaves through the boxing world. "Honestly, that was the easiest fight of my career. I expected way more from Haney. He talked a big game, but he couldn't back it up." The boxing community was left speechless. Here was a young, brash fighter fresh off a grueling 12-round battle, declaring it a walk in the park. The audacity, the disrespect, it was a calculated move, guaranteed to grab headlines and rile up his rival. Devin Haney, still nursing a bruised ego and a wounded jaw, didn't hold back. "Easiest fight?" Haney scoffed in a video message. "Did he even watch the same fight we were all in? Maybe he was too busy celebrating knockdowns to realize I almost had him out in the later rounds. He got lucky, plain and simple. A rematch will be a different story, that's for sure." The back and forth wasn't a surprise. The tension between Garcia and Haney had been simmering for months. Their contrasting styles, Garcia, the flamboyant power puncher, and Haney, the technical mastermind, had fueled the flames. The pre-fight press conferences were filled with barbs and veiled threats, setting the stage for a fight that promised fireworks. Garcia's comments, however, took the animosity to a whole new level. Boxing purists were appalled. Veterans questioned his sportsmanship. Even some of Garcia's fans felt a twinge of discomfort. "Maybe he's trying to get into Haney's head," one fan speculated online. "But disrespecting your opponent like that never looks good." But Garcia, ever the showman, reveled in the controversy. "They hate that I can back up my talk," he declared on social media. "They want me to be humble, but I'm here to shake things up. This is a new era, and I'm the king." The media frenzy surrounding Garcia's claim overshadowed the technical brilliance of the fight itself. The knockdowns, the resilience shown by both fighters, the tactical chess match. All these aspects took a back seat to the war of words. Some analysts, however, saw a deeper meaning in Garcia's comments. He might be trying to downplay the significance of the win to put pressure on himself, one boxing writer suggested. By saying it was easy, he's setting a high bar for his future performances. Whether calculated strategy or genuine arrogance, Garcia's statement served its purpose. It reignited interest in the fight, ensured a rematch would be a massive pay-per-view event, and most importantly, kept him in the spotlight. But the question remained, was it truly the easiest fight of his career, or a carefully crafted narrative to portray dominance and fuel the hype machine? Only Garcia himself knows the answer. One thing is certain, though. The boxing world waits with bated breath for the rematch, where Devin Haney will have a chance to silence the doubters and reclaim his throne, while Ryan Garcia will look to prove that his victory was no fluke, and his reign at the top of the lightweight division has just begun.
Devin is still the WBC champion. He couldn't lose the belt because Ryan was overweight. He didn't make the scale, but we wanted to make the fight happen. My son is the best son in the world to me.
The aftermath of the epic clash between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia was supposed to be a celebration of a new champion. Instead, controversy erupted, threatening to tarnish the legacy of the fight itself. Devin Haney, the dethroned champion, refused to accept defeat gracefully, accusing Garcia of a major transgression, cheating by coming in overweight for the fight. 5 pounds over the contracted weight limit. "That's not boxing, that's cheating," Haney fumed in a post-fight interview. "They knew they couldn't beat me fair and square, so they had to resort to these tactics. It changes everything." The accusation was a bombshell. Boxing commissions have strict weight limits for each division, ensuring a level playing field for fighters. Coming in overweight gives the heavier fighter a significant advantage in terms of strength and endurance. Garcia, however, vehemently denied the allegations. 5 pounds? Devin's delusional," Garcia countered. "We both weighed in officially at the contracted limit. He's just a sore loser trying to make excuses for his poor performance." The truth, as with most things in life, wasn't so black and white. According to reports, Garcia did come in slightly over the weight limit during the initial weigh-in the day before the fight. However, fighters are usually given a window of a few hours to shed the extra pounds through dehydration and exercise. Garcia, it seemed, successfully made weight by the official weigh-in just hours before the fight. But the controversy didn't end there. Haney's camp argued that the extra weight Garcia carried during the initial weigh-in gave him an unfair advantage during the rehydration process. They claimed he could replenish fluids more efficiently, essentially giving him a hidden weight advantage come fight night. "It's not just about the final weigh-in," a spokesperson for Haney stated. "The whole process leading up to the fight matters. Cheating at any point is cheating." Garcia's team countered that these were baseless accusations. "Every fighter rehydrates differently," they argued. "There's no way to prove Garcia had an unfair advantage. Haney simply got outboxed, plain and simple. The Boxing Commission launched an investigation into the matter, reviewing weigh-in procedures and fighter hydration data. The findings were inconclusive, leaving both sides frustrated and the controversy unresolved. Boxing world was divided. Some sided with Haney, believing that any attempt to circumvent the weight limit should be considered cheating. Others defended Garcia, arguing that he ultimately made weight, and the accusations were a smokescreen for Haney's loss. This controversy cast a long shadow over Garcia's victory. The narrative shifted from a young star's triumphant rise to a potential asterisk on his record. The rematch, now highly anticipated, became even more loaded. Would it be a chance for Garcia to definitively silence the doubters, or would Haney use the cheating accusations as motivation to reclaim his title? The rematch is on, Haney declared, his voice laced with determination. This time, there will be no excuses. I'll expose him for the fraud he is. Garcia, unfazed by the accusations, remained confident. Bring it on, he said. I beat him once. I'll do it again. Fair and square. This is my time. And there's nothing Devin or anyone else can do about it. The war of words intensified, further fueling the hype for the rematch. But beneath the bravado and brash statements, a serious question lingered. Would the legacy of this rivalry be defined by the brilliance displayed in the ring, or the controversy that threatened to overshadow it all? Only time and the outcome of the rematch would tell.
And I love him to death. I'll continue to go in bat for him. I'll continue to stay outside. You know what I mean? We didn't just start this journey when we started boxing, you know. So I'm backing fully. You know, I ain't going nowhere, period. No. So whenever we, you know, get back in the gym or whatever, you know what I mean, whenever you want to do that, then that's what we're going to do. But we're going to definitely hold our head up high, you know, chest out, chin up. And that's what it means by being a Haney. He just seen his old man take losses in life that's way more vicious than a loss in the ring. So we don't take nothing from it. We don't carry no excuses. We were able to accomplish some amazing things in the sport, and we're going to continue to accomplish some amazing things in the sport. He had a good game plan, you know what I mean, both inside and outside the ring. You can't take that away from him. And I'm still going to be representing him and behind him with the same passion, energy that I got. You guys have a great morning. You know, we're going to get back to the West Coast. And thank you.